Travel Like Birds of a Feather presents Utah's top 10 things to do. Utah, named by Native Americans, which means people of the mountains, has so much to explore. In any season, too. From 5 incredibly diverse national parks to skiing towns, from spectacular stargazing to unforgettable hikes. Come along and we'll show you how to make your next trip filled with adventure and nature. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell for more content. Thank you. We will get started with number 10. Homestead Crater, located in Midway, is a geothermal spring. It is about an hour from Salt Lake City, that is inside a 55-foot dome of limestone rock. The spring is around 90 to 96 degrees Fahrenheit year-round and is 65 feet deep and 400 feet wide. You can do anything from soaking, yoga, snorkeling, and even scuba diving. Any of this is there to rent. Utah is the only state in the continental U.S. that has warm scuba diving. The crater was in the movie 127 Hours with James Franco. It's only $16 to get in. After Homestead Crater, we have number 9, Monument Valley, Navajo Tribal Park, located on the Arizona-Utah border. This spot is well known for being featured in the movie Forrest Gump. Many tourists go to recapture the iconic scene of Forrest running down the middle of the road. Please be cautious to oncoming cars. This redstone desert region has sandstone that towers at heights of 400 to 1,000 feet. The rocks are surrounded by mesas, buttes, shrubs, and trees. Due to the Navajo tribe, permits are required for backcountry hiking, camping, filming, and weddings. The entrance fee is $10 per person and $20 per vehicle. Along the side of the roads are Native American art collectibles. The entry is first come, first served. There can often be long waits. We recommend staying hydrated and having sufficient gas in your car. The beauty of colors and size make this destination striking and not to be missed. Number 8, Lake Powell is a popular vacation spot to more than 2 million people each year, located on the Colorado River in both Utah and Arizona. This lake has 2,000 miles of shore, which has amazing sunny weather and warm waters. The in-demand activity is to rent a houseboat. There are options to camp and go on a guided excursion. Located within Lake Powell is the largest natural bridge on Earth, Rainbow Bridge National Monument, which is more than the states on the Pacific coast combined. The lake is 400 feet deep. In 1963, Lake Powell was formed when the Glen Canyon Dam was completed. It took 17 years to be able to fill it completely. We at Travel Like Birds of a Feather cannot travel without noise-canceling headphones, backpacks to hold gear, guidebooks for Utah, and a great book. In the description are links for our favorites. Enjoy! Also, like and subscribe, and hit the bell for more content. Thank you! On to number 7. Kanara Falls is a well-known hike that is approximately 3.8 miles, with around 600 feet elevation gain. It is estimated to be around 5 hours. You must buy a ticket because they only allow at the moment 150 hikers a day. The ticket is $12 per person. The hike has 2 different waterfalls. It is cautioned not to go past the second falls. You'll need to be able to scale a 20-foot aluminum ladder that could be slippery or icy. Then be able to climb a boulder with no ladder or handholds. And then a narrow slot canyon. It is advised for adventure seekers. Also, most important, flash floods are extremely dangerous. Most common in July, September, and usually late afternoon. Check for weather before you go. Go to the National Weather Service website. Number 6. Bonneville Salt Flats are located in northwestern Utah, about 2 hours from Salt Lake City. It is densely packed salt. It is open to the public and free entry. The formation happened at the end of the last ice age. Waters of ancient Lake Bonneville, which covered approximately 1/3 of Utah, began to recede. Come drive on the salt flats. Many of the land speed world records were done here. Caution, though, when they are wet, you could get stuck in the soft mud. Though you may not be able to drive on it when it is wet, but you'll be able to take incredible photos, especially of the sky, reflected in the rainwater. Now, number 5. Capitol Reef National Park is one of 5 national parks in Utah. Not as well known, this park has incredible landscape and endless amounts of hiking trails. Capitol Reef became a national park in 1971 by President Roosevelt. Capitol is the name because of the white dome formations across the park that look like the U.S. State Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Reef is named for the rocky coral-like landscape. The park ranges from adventure seekers' paradise to family-friendly viewings from the car or viewpoints. Sections such as Scenic Drive, Nodum Bullfrog Road, and Cathedral Road, which you'll need a 4-wheel drive vehicle, are all excellent for viewing landmarks from the car. A popular way to see the park is by horseback rides. If you are into stargazing, you are in luck. Capitol Reef National Park is an international dark sky park. A popular hike is to see Hickman Bridge, which is a 125 feet tall natural bridge. Around 70 species of mammals and 220 species of birds. A must-see is the Fremont petroglyphs, which are estimated 1,000 years old. Number 4. Canyonlands National Park, located in southeastern Utah, carved by the Colorado River, is a wondrous place for hikers, campers, rock climbers, and stargazers. It has dramatic desert landscape. The national park has 4 distinct sections. Closest to the town of Moab is Island in the Sky, then the Maize and Needles District, and finally the Rivers. It became a national park in 1964. The park is known in the ending of the movie Thelma and Louise, 1991, and the 127 Hours. Canyonlands has some of the last remaining remote landscape. A few hikes we recommend are Mesa Arch, which has become a very popular because of Instagram. It is a 0.5-mile loop. It is especially beautiful at sunrise. Pothole Point, a 0.6-mile loop. The potholes have rainwater, which has an important amount of tiny ecosystems with a community of shrimp, worms, snails, and Great Basin spadefoot toad. Tell us in the comments if there are other hikes you enjoy. Number 3, Bryce Canyon National Park is a remarkable park. It spans 2,000 feet of elevation. It has 3 distinct climatic zones, which vary between spruce forest, ponderosa pine forest, and juniper forest. The park has the largest amounts of hoodoos on Earth. Hoodoos are natural pillars made of sandstone and fine sedimentary rocks. Bryce Canyon has 3 wildlife species on the U.S. Fish and Wildlife List of threatened and endangered species that it protects: the Utah prairie dog, California condor, and the southwestern willow flycatcher. Some of the best hikes are Bryce Canyon Queen's Garden Trail, which gives you a great view into the inside of the park. It is relatively easy as well. Also Bryce Canyon Rim Trail, which connects all the scenic overlooks from Fairyland Point to Bryce Point. The park is gorgeous around sunset because of the colors of orange and red hues that drench the hoodoos. Number 2, Zion National Park is filled with slot canyons and amazing hikes. It also protects archaeological sites. In 1930, once it became a national park, the Zion-Mount Carmel Highway and Tunnel was built connecting Zion to Grand Canyon and Bryce Canyon. One of the most notorious hikes is also known as the scariest hike in America. It's called Angel's Landing. If you dare, you'll be rewarded with breathtaking views. It is 2.2 miles with switchbacks, drop-offs, exposed edges, and at the end you hold onto a chain that every tourist has to take to go up and come back down. Angel's Landing stands 1,488 feet above the Virgin River. Zion has an arch that is one of the largest freestanding arches in the world, named Collab Canyons. The Narrows is another hike that you hike through water with enormous cliffs towering around you. It is a very popular hike. Caution, double-check flash flooding before you go. Another activity Zion is known for is rock climbing. The national park has 2,000-foot sandstone cliffs that are waiting to be explored. The best time to climb is March through May and September through November. And finally, our number 1 spot is Arches National Park. It has the largest concentration of natural stone arches in the world, with around 2,000 arches. The park was underwater years ago. Water molds the landscape through erosion. Though the park is dry year-round, with only about 8 to 10 inches of rain per year. At 306 feet, Landscape Arch is the longest arch in the park in North America, and 5th in the world. A must-see is Balanced Rock, which weighs around 3,500 tons, which is like 27 blue whales. The most famous arch in the park, and certainly in the US, is Delicate Arch. It stands 60 feet tall. Around 1.4 million people visit every year. It is remarkable at sunset with orange hues, and at night when the only light is the sparkling, brilliant stars. To get to the arch, you have to hike a 3-mile strenuous trail that includes 480 feet in steep elevation, slick rock, a ledge on the edge of a cliff. If you can't do the hike, there is a wonderful viewpoint. Thank you for watching our top 10 for Utah. If you have any other places in Utah that aren't on our list, comment below. Please like and subscribe. In the description below, we've attached links to our Utah travel essentials, such as noise-canceling headphones, backpack for gear, and guidebooks for Utah and national parks. If you would like us to make a detailed itinerary for you on Utah or any other destination, comment below. Thank you. Stay tuned for the next video.